Hello children, let's start with chapter 10. Already you are gone through these things earlier in your lower classes, and you might have gone through the word that is mensuration, which is the name of your chapter 10. So when we are talking about mensuration, so the first thing which we have to know, that is the meaning of the word mensuration. Mensuration, that word is directly related to the measurement. So in case of maths, what you will measure? Here we will measure the length, the breadth for some geometrical figures. Okay, so when we are going to measuring these things, what are the things we will get after measuring? We can know the length or breadth of a figure, we can find out the perimeter, we can find out the area, volume, etc. So let's come to the different terms related to this one. So first term we are going to discuss here, that is perimeter. Perimeter means what? Suppose you are going for the morning walk with your parents. So you might have seen the health park, one pavement has been made for walking, and somewhere many of the places you might have seen that milestones has been put. One is 500 meter, another one is 1000 meter, like that. So what that things means? That means you have covered that much length. So that park, it may not be the rectangular one, it may not be the triangular one, it may not be the square one, then also you are getting that length. So this is the actually that what are the things has been measured over there, that is the length of the pavement on which you are walking. So here we will discuss about the perimeter of some regular shapes, some irregular shapes. And you know now the meaning of polygon. Polygon means the plane figures bounded by straight lines, okay, or line segment. So here when we are talking about the irregular shapes, so what it can be? Suppose I have taken one pentagon. One pentagon I have taken. Okay. Here this is 2 centimeter, this is 2 centimeter, this is 3 centimeter, this is 3 centimeter, and this is 4 centimeter. So in this case you can see that these two sides are equal, another two sides are equal, but another one side it is unequal. So here different kind of measurement you are getting. So this kind of shapes in which figure the length of the different sides are not equal, this is called an irregular polygon. Okay, it is also closed figure, you have noticed now. So what will be the perimeter of this one? So what you will do in this case, already we have told now the total length of the boundary of the plane closed figure. So what is the total length of this plane figure? It will be, for that what we will do, 2 centimeter plus 2 centimeter, it has been repeated for 2 times, plus here 3 centimeter plus another 3 centimeter plus 4 centimeter is there. So when I am adding these 5 numbers, what I am getting? 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 6 10, 10 plus 4 14 centimeter. Okay, another thing. Here in case of the length of the sides, everywhere I have written centimeter, and when I am going for the perimeter, that is also I have written centimeter. Yes, you are correct, because this is the total length I am counting. So the side, that unit will not change. Whatever unit we have used for the measuring the length, the same unit will be used here. Okay, so let's come for some examples of the regular figure. So what you can do in case of some regular shapes? Okay, tell me the name of one regular polygon. Yes, you can consider one square. It is a regular shape. It is a regular polygon. Why? Because its all sides and angles are equal. So here I have taken one square. So let it be, it is 4 centimeter. This side also 4 centimeter. This side also 4 centimeter. This is also 4 centimeter. Here you can see all the sides are equal. So what will be the perimeter of this square? So in this case, in short, we can write 4 into sides. Yes. So here 4 into what is the length of sides? That is equal to 4 centimeter. After multiplying, what you are getting? You are getting 16 centimeter. So this is the perimeter of a square, and it is an regular shape. Already we have discussed about the pentagon, which was an irregular figure we have taken for example. Then we have talked about a square also, and it was a regular figure. Now I want to give you an example of a rectangle. Okay, tell me, is it a regular figure or it is an irregular polygon? Yes, Here let me take the length, that both the length let it be 5 centimeter. It is also 5 centimeter, you know, opposite sides are equal. And this is, let's take it 3 centimeter. The another breadth also 3 centimeter. And you have asked to find out the perimeter of the rectangle. Yes, tell me, is it a regular polygon or not? No, it's not a regular polygon. Why not? Because its opposite sides are equal. All the sides are not equal, so it's an irregular polygon. But for finding the perimeter of a rectangle, we have some way. How? Okay, so let's go for the perimeter of the rectangle. Yes, for that, what are the things you are getting? You are getting 2 length and 2 breadth. Yes or no? So in short, if we are writing, in case of length, I can write 2L and it is 2B. Here I can take 2 as common. So ultimately I am getting 2 into L plus B. So here in this case, what example I have given, where the 2 length were given 5 centimeter and 5 centimeter and 2 breadth was given as 3 centimeter and 3 centimeter. So if I am putting this one in this formula, so perimeter is equal to 2 into, in case of L it is 5 and in case of breadth it is 3, that much centimeter. So after calculating this one, 5 plus 3, that is equal to 8, 8 into 2, that means we are getting 16 centimeter. Okay, let's verify, does it match with this one? I have gone through the formula. Is it applicable in this case? Okay, let's count. 2 length, 5 plus 5, 10 centimeter. 2 breadth, 3 plus 3, 6 centimeter. Yes, we are getting 16 centimeter. So when we are going for the formula, here the perimeter of a rectangle, we can write directly, it is 2 into L plus B. Everywhere you have to apply this one. Okay, let's come to the exercise 10.1. Number 4 from your exercise 10.1. In that question it has been given, what is the length of the wooden strip required to frame a photograph of element of the length and breadth of the photograph? You can understood that it is a rectangle. Yes or no? The length of that rectangle, it has been given 32 centimeter. Okay. And breadth of that photograph has been given 21 centimeter. Okay, and you have asked to find out what will be the length of the wooden strip. That means what you have to find out here, if this border line, this is the wooden strip, so what will be the length of the wooden strip? That means actually you have to find out the perimeter of this rectangle. Okay, so here let's find out the perimeter of the photograph is equal to, already we have gone through the formula, that is equal to 2 into L plus B for a rectangle. Okay, so here L stands for 32 centimeter and breadth stands for 21 centimeter. Okay, now let's add these two. What you are getting, it is 53 centimeter. Now multiply this one, what you are getting, it is 6, it is 10, so it will be 106 centimeter. So the length of the required wooden strip is equal to, so here in answer we will write the length of the required wooden strip, the length of the required wooden strip equal to, we have already got, that is equal to 106 centimeter. This is my answer. Okay, now I will come to the next question. Here you have one question is there in question number 9. You can go through your book. You have asked to find out the side of a square whose perimeter has been given. Okay, what to do in this question? Let's come to question number 9 of the same exercise. Here we will find out the length of one side. Okay, as per the question, I am going for question number 9. The perimeter of the square is equal to, it is given 20 meter. That is equal to 20 meter. Okay, as per the formula we know that 4 into side is equal to 20 meter. Yes or no? Here we have to find out the length of one side. So what we can do? One side is equal to 20 meter divided by 4. After cancelling this one, we are getting 5 meter. So each side of this square will be 5 meter. So in answer we will write the length of each side of the length of each side is equal to 5 meter. That much only. Okay, let's complete up to question number 10.